creamy Tuscan chicken pasta. That's what's for dinner tonight. Let me show you how I made it. These are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need some chicken breast, cream cheese, an onion, minced garlic, tomato paste, sun-dried tomatoes, heavy whipping cream, a box of whatever pasta you prefer. We like the medium shells with this, some spinach, and two 32-ounce canisters of chicken broth. I forgot to put this in with the ingredients list. You're going to need this for garnish at the end. So I lied. It's not a one-pot meal, but once you cook your chicken, everything will be in one pot when we're done. Super easy, very good. But here we go. So I have one pan for my chicken. Then I have another pan. I put a little bit of the sun-dried tomato oil on the bottom of this pan. I pre-diced up my onions, so I'm going to throw my onions in there. I just did one little white onion just diced up kind of in smaller chunks. And I'm going to have some garlic. I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of garlic in there. I'm going to kind of mix this up. Let those flavors cook down for a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to take my chicken, which I already diced up also, and I'm going to put it in the pan. I'm going to season it with my seasoning. I will put what is in it in the captions, but it is salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, blackened seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, and what's the last thing? Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning. Mix those onions and garlic up. And then you're going to put about a quarter cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I don't go crazy with them. It gives the recipe a little bit of flavor. And kind of let those simmer around in there with the onion and the garlic. I'm going to take a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and I use the whole thing. Put it in here, and mix it up a little bit. And again, to put in 2 32-ounce containers of chicken broth. I just kind of mix it. As I'm putting it in, you want to mix that tomato paste in. Okay, you're going to want to mix that tomato paste up in there. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to mix that in there. And we're going to do some Italian seasoning. I measure with my eyes. We're going to need some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, still, maybe like a half a teaspoon of each. Okay. Mix that around. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Alright, so once this comes to a boil, you're going to, I use the medium shells, 1 whole box. So I'm going to put that right in here. I'm going to give it a good mix. My chicken is done as of right now, so I'm going to also take that and mix it up, and then I'm going to throw it in here. Let it cook right in with the pasta, get all those flavors in there. So we're going to stir this. We're going to cook it for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So I already cut up about 3 cups of fresh spinach. There's about 3 minutes left on the timer. So I'm going to dump this in and let it cook down for a few minutes before this is all done. Okay. And then I also have a whole block of cream cheese that is softened. I just left it out on the counter while this was all cooking. And I kind of cubed it up, and I'm just going to kind of drop it in all along here, and I'm going to let that cook down, and that gives it that creamy flavor that cooks right down, and you can't even tell there's cream cheese in it, honestly. Creamy Tuscan chicken pasta. And I put some Parmesan cheese on to garnish, and then I usually do some Italian bread with butter for the side. So first bite, super hot. This is so good, guys. You definitely have to try it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video.